cynical things Cupid said. He mixed heroin with lithium and poured it into my veins. In this withering absence, I guess no one would stand the pain. Well, I mocked his enlightenment and degraded his true veneer. And now there's no one by my window to whom I can give my share. Well, yonder by the oak tree neath the torn apart bridge, there's a glooming muse standing in the thick, thick mist. And I pray for you to see it, but I just don't know how.
That was Benjamin Thomas, a young singer-songwriter from Sweden, playing at the Green Note in Camden. My name is and this programme involves the places where singer-songwriters air their songs in public for the first time, the Open Mic Club. The Open Mic or floor spot system involves songwriters putting their names on a list and performing 2 or 3 songs. I will focus on which social aspects and social organisation nurture a community in which songwriting can flourish along with strong friendships. I first came across the open mic or floor spot system by performing at Bungie's Folk Cellar in Covent Garden, which ran from 1954 to 1997. Many legendary songwriters played along amateurs. Bob Dylan was famously thrown out of Bungie's when he attempted to play an additional song to his allocated number. There was and is an egalitarian aspect to floor spots. I interviewed Dave Russell, a songwriter with a unique style who has been playing floor spots since 1962, about how things were back then.
And I sort of, in an inarticulate way, sort of latched onto the idea that okay, folk clubs are places, or ought to be places of sort of free self-expression.
Yes.
You know, where sort of anybody could get up and do something, which I think is a very very liberating thing.
You do still get people in, when I've been to Cecil Sharp House, you get people who are not particularly, not trained or anything, who will just go up and have a go at singing.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yes, exactly. And I think this is it's a very, very valuable thing. Yeah, and there were inhibitions. I mean, one didn't do straight pop songs there at that time, and that would have been there was a sort of taboo about that.
That would have been a no-no.
Yeah.
I continued my current study on 2 London-based clubs. The Virtually Acoustic open mic at the Perseverance near Edgware Road and the Green Note open mic at the Green Note in Camden. The open mic system, with its intimate and supportive atmosphere, is exactly the same today as it was back at Bungie's, with the same or similar performers. Yet through interviews, both organisers emphasised that they did not consider themselves as being a folk club, but running an open mic. Siobhan Watts, the organiser from the Green Note, based her club on the open mic from the Ain't Nothing But Blues bar in Soho, and David Sherwood from the Perseverance said he had based his open mic format through trial and error, although he was somewhat influenced by having visited other open mics. Here is a song from John Peacock, who I recently recorded at the Virtually Acoustic Club, although I first met John playing at Bungie's in the 1990s.
When the skin feels the kiss of the knife, you begin to feel your moment slipping away. When the wound gaping like a mouth, straining for a kiss, no sign of blood and painless still. Is your blood too shy to flow, afraid of freedom holding your veins?
The open mic system used at the Green Note and the Virtually Acoustic Club encourages total freedom of expression, where any song style can be played, with no or very rare taboos on lyrical content. They can be played by anyone on any instrument, although most of the acts are acoustic guitar and voice-based. However, there's still some rules and boundaries which are made clear at the outset.
Anyway, hope you're having a nice day so far. Two very nice rules of the open mic. One is be nice, it's easy, and the other one is keep the noise down if you can, because it's Sunday, you can have a little chat, but just not above the level of the music, if you would be so nice. I brought a couple of board games as well. There's Scrabble and 4 in a Row.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Virtually Acoustic Club. I'm going to start early tonight because there are so many people here. I want to squeeze as many people on as possible. So if you have a mobile phone, please do switch it off now or switch it to silent. And we do ask you please not to chat while the artists are on stage. So let's get cracking. You get 2 songs each. Please welcome to the stage, Simon.
The silence rules serve various purposes. If people are talking loudly, then the rest of the audience will not be able to hear, due to the acoustic nature and lyrical importance of the songs. But it also comes back to equality. All acts must be heard, even if they sing out of tune, make mistakes, or are very quiet. Everyone is given an equal space. If there's noise in the room, that is in opposition to the music, the performer becomes, in an auditory sense, invisible. When the audience makes the effort to be quiet, they give the performer power and validation. Michel Kisliuk wrote about the interaction of acoustic bluegrass players in jam sessions, which gives each individual their voice within a collective setting. She called this etiquette a special kind of courtesy. For songwriters who are often singing about their own emotional experiences, it is even more important not to be personally obliterated by the inconsiderate noise of others. In anonymous London, the open mic stage may be the only public place where their feelings are listened to.
Did you lean into her? And what did you think? Tall blinding fire. Who was that then? Who was that then? I couldn't take your eyes off her. Did you smile dance on her lips?
That was Tom Poslet, recorded at the Virtually Acoustic Club, demonstrating that even small amounts of background noise can be distracting. Attentive listening to the performers is one of the ways in which the songwriters encourage and support one another, which in turn helps to develop songwriting and performing skills. I spoke to Alan Levy, who is one of the regulars to both clubs and never misses a week. Before discovering the Green Note open mic 2 years ago, he had never written a song before, but now writes 2 to 4 songs a week. Would you say this kind of club motivates you when you're writing? Have you got it in mind that you're going to be playing?
Oh, yeah, I do. After I've done my 2 songs today, I'll do them again tomorrow at some place, you know, and then I'll put them away and then see what else I've written.
So do you think, are people supportive towards your songs? They give you feedback?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I wouldn't be coming here otherwise, I don't think. I think that's the major part, actually, because some people actually have come up to me and said, oh, that's great song, you know, I like your lyrics, and even today I was surprised. A guy that comes here quite regularly, but not too regularly. He just come over, shook my hand and said, have you been on yet? And I said, well, I'm after the featured act. And he said, I look forward to hearing you. And it really takes me back, actually, because this guy's really good, you know, and he's, you know, and obviously likes my words and stuff.
So the encouragement is there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I never had much in my cupboard. I even had less in my fridge. But the little that I had, I made a good meal out of it. Well, sometimes you think you got a little, when you look, you had quite a lot. And I felt like dancing all around kitchen table.
That was Alan Levy playing one of his songs at the Green Note. All of Alan's songs are a simulated diary of his life. For most of the songwriters who regularly attend these clubs, the friendships they build with other songwriters is paramount for motivating them to write new material. I spoke to George the Troubadour, a veteran singer-songwriter originally from France, but who plays around the UK and various parts of Europe, and asked him what he thought about the open mic system at the Virtually Acoustic Club.